Hello and a warm welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to show you a few things we've brought back from the garden section at Home Bargains and just how wonderful these kind of discount shops are for getting some of our garden essentials. Both Andrew and I are avid shoppers in discount stores. We don't always have a vast amount of money to spend on our gardens, and the great thing about it is there's items we can buy which are of reasonable quality in these discount stores. So I just thought I'd put together a few items we've found on our recent trip going to Home Bargains. And the first item I want to show you is these wonderful wall signs. Now I've been looking for a sign for our garden for a long time, and the problem is the ones I've found don't say welcome to our garden. It usually says welcome to the garden or welcome to my garden, and obviously because there's two of us, I've been looking out for one which says welcome to our garden. Now these have been found down the garden aisle, and this is only £1.99. So they can be hung on this little hanger, or if you wanted to you can use some kind of adhesive and stick it directly to where you want to put them. So I'm going to put this on the shed. We have like a bit of a wooden part to the top of the roof of the shed, and I'm going to hang this, so as you come around the side of the garden, this is one of the first things you see, and this would be a really welcome sign to any visitors, any family members coming through that way, to say welcome to this garden space. Now there are many different signs. I also found another one which is quite a nice one. So this one is Live, Laugh, Love and Garden. So that can also be placed somewhere, maybe in the summer house or somewhere on the wall somewhere, in a shed. It's a lovely place, or even as a welcome instead of the welcome to the garden, if that's what you prefer. So again, these are £1.99. They're made quite rigid tin, so they look like they're going to last for a while. Really good value and really good bargain. Fantastic. The next item I want to show you is the bulbs. So there are many bulbs you can buy at Home Bargains. I've seen lots of different things, from lilies to different things like dahlias, and I'm not quite sure how the quality is going to be, I must admit, because I've never really bought bulbs from Home Bargains, but we thought we'd give these a try. So these are nerines, and these are beautiful plants, beautiful bulbs with these lovely tall slender stems and these lovely pink flowers. So I'm going to plant these up during the spring, and these should flower from September onwards. These are something I've been looking to buy for a while, because these are such beautiful flowers as you get in towards the end of the season, going into autumn. And if you go into a garden centre, you can usually find these already potted up, and they do cost a considerable amount of money. So buying some bulbs is a really cheaper way to do things, and these were only £1.49, which is a fantastic bargain. And as I've said in many times when we've been buying bulbs, is make sure that you give them a squeeze and make sure that the ones you're buying are nice and firm. If they're at all squidgy or soft, just put them to one side and leave them. Only buy the ones that you know are nice and firm. That's going to give you the best success. So these are nerines, so we'll be planting them out at some point during the months of spring. Now the main thing I was really bowled over with is this wonderful Windowsill propagation kit. Now this is, this is wonderful. This comes in at a price of £5.99. So when I looked in the store, one of the ones on the shelf had the actual sleeve taken off, so I had a good check of it. And really for the price, it is fantastic value for money. So you get, let me get this end off, there you go. So you get this long rigid tray, so I'll come to that first. This long rigid tray, which is about windowsill width, which is perfect. Obviously no holes in it, because what you want to be doing is when you're watering these, the holes are in the actual seed trays themselves. So the water will drain out there and collect in this bottom tray. Now one of the things we have difficulty with, we have lots and lots of different kind of seed trays and things, And when we bring in things into the house, particularly during the earlier part of the year, when they need some warmth to germinate, we have some kind of like makeshift trays that we might try and save. So things like, if we have like a dessert, there might be a tray without any holes in. So we put the trays in there and put them on the window ledge. But this is going to solve that. And this is going to mean that there's something that's nice and tidy, purpose built for the job of raising seeds in our windows. So you get 3 of these lovely seed trays with matching lids. And the good thing about this is the lids have little ventilation, so you can control how much ventilation they get. So if you see them steaming up too much with the condensation, you can just open the flaps a little bit more and allow that to come out. So 3 fit beautifully inside this long bottom tray. And the fit on these is really good. They fit quite securely. And they fit nice and snugly on a window ledge. And that's going to be perfect for raising seeds, particularly for us in our back kitchen, because that's where we usually put most of our seeds. We get quite a bit of sunlight coming in there, and this will make it nice and tidy and just perfect for the job. If you were to try and find something like this in a garden centre, you're talking at least maybe £12 to £15, and if you even get even higher than that. I've not seen anywhere near the price of £5.99. So if you're looking for something like this and you don't want to spend a fortune, head off to your Home Bargains store, because this is going to be perfect for that little job of raising seeds indoors. So the very last thing I want to show you is not exactly a garden thing, but it is garden and botanically inspired. It's a beautiful candle, and this one is a lovely one with a nice little sentiment on the top saying "I blooming love you," and it has a pink peony scent, so very strong. And we've bought lots of candles from Home Bargains before. We do like to spend time in the evenings, perhaps after work, with candles lit, having that nice aromatherapy and relaxation after a busy day. So this is perfect, and it just happens to be our wedding anniversary a few weeks ago, so I thought I'd just get a belated present, another one, just to say to Andrew, happy anniversary. So I blooming love you on the front, perfect. And this is being sold at £2.99. So if you compare that with other candles of the other kind of brands you can buy, for this kind of size, £2.99 is a bargain. And like I've said, you normally get a good number of hours burn out of these kind of candles, and they do have a really nice scent. Perhaps not as strong as some of the most expensive kind of candles you can buy, but they are quite subtle and they do actually fill the room, so it is good value for money. The garden aisles at Home Bargains doesn't stop there. There's everything possible that you can get from a normal garden centre found in these kind of stores, and have so much array of choice. There's things like fence paint, there's things like plant pots, seed trays, there's fertilisers, there's things like plant supports. You can even buy compost. So if you're going parking up, you've got your car handy outside, you can put these bags into your trolley, wheel them outside and straight into your car. So you can't really want for nothing in these kind of shops. And we even get our bird seed from there. And in comparison, we pay about maybe £7 for a big sack of 12 kilogram sack of bird seed. And that compares to ones you can buy in garden centres that are around at least £10, going up to maybe £15 to £20 if you get the ones that don't sprout. And you know, the birds are going to eat it. The birds love this kind of seed, and it saves us money. It makes us able to continue to feed the birds without too much of a high price tag. And speaking of wildlife, there's even bug hotels you can buy, and we've seen these on the end of an aisle. There's things like the bug hotels for bees, butterflies, so there's an array of different things you can buy to help your wildlife friends. This was just a little video just to show you some of the things you can buy from discount stores, and this one in particular was Home Bargains. It's usually one of the things that you can find, one of the shops you can find in most towns, on most retail parks and in most town centres. And just a few things that I've shown you today are just examples of the kind of bargains you can get instead of shopping at high price garden centres. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope this has enlightened you into the kind of things you can buy in these type of discount stores, and hopefully if you've not tried them before, please do have a try and save some money, because we all need to save money. And let's face it, the more you save on items like this, the more you can spend on things like going out for tea and coffee, which me and Andrew love to do. So thank you very much for watching. We'll see you very soon on the next video. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like, please subscribe to the channel, and if you have any comments, please drop them in the comments box below. If you like this kind of video and you want to see more of these kind of hauls, just let us know in the comments, and it'll just make us aware that people are wanting to watch this type of content. So thank you again, and we'll see you very soon. Take care.